chat. The ball was good. So now we're gonna move. We're moving right along. We're gonna move on to Doom VFR, which is actually a real game. So we're gonna play that. Quick intro to Doom VFR. I guess I'll boot it while I say this shit, just to see if the Elgato will cooperate. Quick intro to Doom VFR. Doom VFR is actually a brand new Doom game. Skyrim VR was just a port of Skyrim to VR. Doom VFR is a new Doom built with the same assets as Doom 2016. Nice, it segued, it did it. So it's actually a new game with a new story, new layouts and stuff like that. I think a lot of the levels are similar, but they're presented differently. But it is a new game. It supports a bunch of different control methods too. So I'm going to, at some point, switch between them, and we'll try them all out. It supports the move controllers and the aim controller, the gun, and also the DualShock. So we will see. Look at all those options. We got campaign, and we got campaign. So guess let's just go at it. This is a pretty interesting render of the move controllers. It's not super accurate. It's not like 100% accurate, and it looks kind of shitty when you scrutinize it. It's like a really weird render of them. Start. Oh, I see. That's how it controls. Okay. Settings. Audio. Subtitles. On. I gotta say, these options seem really busted, though. It seems to be stuck on audio. Start campaign on Ultra Nightmare, no. If you die, your campaign is over. Fuck that! Let's start on Hurt Me Plenty, because that seems normal. So if I'm not mistaken, we actually play as a human in this game and not the Doom guy. And we'll see how that goes. Not great. Spoilers, doesn't go great. Does VFR stand for virtual fucking reality? I assume it does. All my hands are on the wrong way.
Make your commitment today.
Oh yeah, I forgot about all the cultist stuff.
Demonic presence detected.
That elevator music was like old Doom music, wasn't it? I haven't really played Doom 2016 much, so. Everything seems fine, though.
Demonic presence at minimally safe levels.
Oh no.
What the?
Main power offline.
Where am I?
So yeah, you get warped into like a,
Oh my god.
I don't know,
I'm
science
dead,
man.
But not. Something must have activated the cognitive transfer protocol. This hasn't been done since Hayden. Time to get some answers.
Unlike Doom Guy, I don't get to slam this out of the
We'll
way.
start there. There has to be a combat chassis somewhere. That would work.
That thing?
Good timing.
That's gonna be me? Oh, cool. So we get like a tutorial thing here. Doom VFR movement. So we're using the move controller, so it uses teleporting, of course. Left controller, move button. Okay, neat. And And what is the rotate button? That's important. There's a 180 button. Okay, there's a 180 button, which is like adequate. Dash forward, dash back. Oh, I see. You have a bunch of side dash. Okay, so it's unlocking the stuff as we go. Forward, backwards, left and right. Okay, I'll try to remember those. Yeah, that seems kind of handy though. Oh, I see. I have to use those ones right now to get through this. Square is the weapon wheel. X and circle cycle through the weapons. Oh, I see. Okay. Telefrag. Yeah, the telefrag, you just move into shit when they're staggered. And that replaces the like execution kills, of course, because in VR the execution kills would just feel like shit. Grenades, left trigger? Yeah, okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Hang on, the grenades are not cooperating with me. There we go. I got it. I totally know how to do this thing. God, fuck. You only get one grenade at a time, too. Note to self, just don't use grenades. With this particular, like, stream setup we've got, it's not really ideal for this either, because I have to raise my hands up a lot, and this room's a little limited in space. Fuck me. Oh, wait, that underhand actually works really well. Shield burst. Oh yeah, push back demons at the cost of your shield, right? Arch and Cash can upgrade one of 3 abilities. Okay. So that's just upgrade machine. Let's just put it in health for now, I guess. Why not? And what are you? Weapon upgrades, okay, yeah. The controls seem a little bit not ideal. They're alright. It's not terrible. Yeah, how does my alternate fire work? My mod. Right. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough tutorial. I'm good with that. We did great. We did great, and this is gonna go great. Okay, so now we have an actual game now, so let's see how this goes. Insert power cell. Okay. This is actually really quite good looking. One of the better looking VR games I've played. Probably just over there. The environments still seem like fairly open too, just as much as they were in the first game anyhow. Eliminate the demons. Fuck me, where they at?
Demon breach detected.
This should be fun.
I like that perfect little demon hole down there. Okay, where you at though? Okay, I'm a little perplexed. Okay, they're there. Yeah. Oh, they're all fighting and shit. Yeah, this feels alright, but you know, it's really lacking the punch of Doom. Like, it's still pretty good, and as far as VR shooters go, you can do a lot worse. But I feel like a lot of, like, your movement is so compromised with the move controllers. That being said, we do have other controllers to try out. Because this is, like, super not the only option. So I think after this fight, I'm going to switch controller, and we can take a look at how that works. Oh no, you can't teleport through enemies, okay. Oh yeah, I haven't even been using the steps. Like the steps. Oh, we got a map here too. Oh look, there's little Doom guys on the map too, for collectibles I guess, or whatever. Was there a collectible in there that I just missed? Maybe. Oh well, I can't get back in. Okay, let's switch controller now though. Real quick. Seems a little rough with move controllers. I heard some people saying this and I was like, huh, I wonder if that's actually the case. Where the fuck is my sound devices? There we go. Aim controller. Let's try you next. So this is the aim controller. You know what it is. It's the one we use for Farpoint and shit, so. This one seems to have its own weirdness going on. Okay, where is the PlayStation button on this controller? Hey, there it is. So this one has its own like weirdness going on. So you control the gun, and that feels fine. But the problem that a lot of people have been complaining about is this hand on the right-hand side, the left-hand side of the screen, which I'm sure you can see, because that's just like, that just floats there. I saw a lot of people saying they would have liked if that hand were just mapped to holding the gun and you only had one weapon, but they evidently opted against that. Grenades at least throw nice. What is my movement options? Triangle is flip back around. I think I need to... Oh, I see. The D-pad is mapped to taking steps with this, but we're actually going to change it up because I know this game has a lot of options for this kind of stuff. Left stick movement on. Segment turning off. We're going to just jack it up to the full get sick mode. Controller layout move. Grenade, teleport. Teleport's still there. Dash, weapon wheels back up there, which is a bit awkward. quick turn, shield burst, look, and weapon models on square. Okay, cool. This should control a lot better by default. Yeah, this feels amazingly better. It feels more like Doom right out of the gates, which is like a big plus.
That's odd. An Argent energy transfer station has been activated.
Again, the only awkward thing is only having one hand on the gun.
Whoever tapped that Argent reserve station created a new portal. If that portal isn't closed, this facility will be overrun. That teleporter is broken. I'm going to need that to get around.
Oh shit. Okay, so I need like a battery for it or something. Some such. I like these little figures. These are kind of cute. There's Doom Guy. There he is. Hello. Can I take you? No. I guess I need to find a battery from some other room. Or do I have to like interact with some shit before I leave? Okay, no. I'm just gonna assume. It says press R3 right here. This is not super clearly communicated. Let's go look for a battery.
Damn it. Need to find the key.
Find yellow lines. Okay. I bet that's on an enemy corpse, but actually probably not knowing this Doom.
I'll bet one of those cleaning bots could get through.
Ah, okay. Where's the cleaning bots at? Here you go. Just literally send him in to vacuum up all his guts. I hope it comes back with a bunch of guts in addition to the key card too. Where are you at though? Oh shit, I threw a grenade. This is like a really unhyped waiting section. Oh, sorry, other door. Right? It was the other door? Yeah.
Just need to get this back to the teleporter.
I wonder if we're going straight to hell or anything. Oh, you can look at like archive holograms. I don't want that.
An Argent accumulator could overload the systems and destroy the portal.
Get more shit? Are you for real?
We only built a few of the accumulators. Yeah. Hacking into Hayden's computer is probably the best way to find one.
Well, yeah, this is certainly not quite as exciting as Doom. So hey, gotta say, did expect a little more from this. Shoutouts to Bethesda who sent me a review code for this game, but unfortunately it was sent too late and I bought the game already. But it was nice of them. Yeah, I mean, this feels much more enjoyable with the move controller, or with the aim controller, though. Like, it's way more fun. And I know I've, like, barely done anything yet, but it's immediately noticeable. The left hand is still really awkward. And I just wish that was gone. I know you kind of need two hands in Doom. In this Doom, modern Doom. But you know, it would be such a superior experience, I think, to be able to banish that away. Okay, who's going to be in the elevator?
Access granted.
It's not like we just leave accumulators lying around.
Cursor moves back and forth on a row of letters. Stop the cursor by pressing the R2 button when it flashes green over a letter, and the cursor proceeds to the next row. Complete all rows to win the minigame. What is R2 on this controller? It is maybe the trigger? I think it's the trigger. My head is so itchy. I really should have conditioned.
Last accumulator is in that prototype cyber demon they lost.
Cool, okay.
Gotta get back to the ops lab.
Shoot the cyber demon until it dies and all, right? I wish I could take these swords. It would actually be really sick if there was like a cool melee weapon, but kinda not holding out hope for that.
Shouldn't be too far.
Also, the weapon wheel is on like the most awkward spot in the controller, I gotta say. It's like, it's these side buttons up here. There's one up there, and there's one on the other side, kind of like where the safety would be on a gun. They're really awkward to get at. Oh yeah, you know what? Don't boost into those ones, right? They'll just explode on you. True that. I feel like I just want to get to like a proper Doom-style combat range. Doom 2016 is much more... Oh wait, actually, here we are. I was going to say Doom 2016 was much more effective with this, where they get you to a combat room almost immediately. That's exactly how it looks in the main game. Looks just as good. I can confirm Mick Gordon's soundtrack is still ace. That's a good rocket launcher. How good's my aim? Not great. That's alright. Yeah, when the combat gets like as hot as heavy as it gets in this, it's pretty fun though. This feels alright. Dodging with the boost feels pretty good when you get it too. Oh, I think I actually died there. That's really anticlimactic. I was taking a lot of hits, in all fairness, to me. Let's try the last control method, too. That one's pretty enjoyable. I much, much prefer that to playing with the move controllers. Like, not even close. I think that's a pretty significant step up. I would actually say if you're going to play this game with move controllers, maybe don't. The last control method is the most bog standard one. It's just with a DualShock, which apparently works. Yeah, there's a lot less enemies on screen too, so. That's certainly true. Let me just lower the microphone. I have to adjust the mic stand a bunch too. But I am a little underwhelmed, I gotta say. It's impressive and visually it's cool and like, I mean, shooting stuff in VR feels fun, even in like really rudimentary settings. So it's only natural that this still, you know, there's a certain level of fun just from shooting shit, but it's certainly not quite as impressive as Doom. Although naturally, like, you know, anything that looks not great in VR is going to look fucking terrible on the outside. And likewise, this is all right in VR, but it probably looks pretty bad if you're not playing. So the last control setup is just the bog standard. It's, as far as I know, it's exactly what Doom was. And I barely played that game, so I don't quite know it. Yeah, this feels like it's Doom. What are the buttons though? Since I played Doom so little. Teleport on L2, grenade launcher / grenade, switch weapon / weapon wheel, fire weapon, quick turn, we still got quick turn on there, shield burst, weapon mod, dashes. Dash is still on the D-pad, cool. So I wonder if any of the other animations are going to come in. You know, like, will I actually clutch? Not really. Aiming with your head is really nice, though. For anyone who's ever played like RE7 in VR or anything, you may be aware that it feels really good to aim the reticle with your head. It's very comparable to the accuracy of a mouse, actually, because it's just, you know, tilt your head around. Fuck, I didn't get there in time. I just blew through all my health in a second because of that. Damn, I exploded myself with the rocket launcher. But this seems fine if you're just playing it like this. Like, if you've got a PSVR and you liked Doom, this just seems like, hey, you're gonna get more Doom. I actually don't know what all the pickup types are. I've played so little of Doom. Oh my god, when did you get there? Yo, at this rate I'm gonna fucking die again. Oh, but you get a bunch of life when you do that, it's true. Right. Just open that, so that should be, yeah, over here. This feels alright, but unlike RE7, where it was still like, oh, I can see the value of this being in VR, I'm having a much harder time seeing the particular value here. Because it just seems like a not as good Doom 2016. Very cool that you get to aim around like this, but at a certain point I think I would have just preferred a straight port. Well, I think I'm gonna call it there for Doom VFR. That's a little bit of a bummer. It's not terrible. It's not awful. In fact, you know, I wouldn't even say it's bad. It's just underwhelming, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah. Someone says, who said it? Hanblasto says, Doom looks so flaccid without actual kill animations. I really like that, because I remember when it was first announced, everyone was like, oh, the kill animations are going to be so slow. And in the end, everyone loves it. They're so good, so. Oh, let me, like, I know there's other, like, side missions, too. Okay, we haven't gotten to them yet. I know there are, like, classic missions that you can unlock that use tile sets from old Doom games, and those seem really neat, but, yeah. I don't know. Again, just seems really underwhelming. Not bad, and I'm gonna go back to it for sure, but, like, not all there. I commend their effort to make what is effectively an extra Doom game just for VR. This is on, I believe this is out on Vive right now. It doesn't currently support Oculus, but they alluded to the fact that that's something they are going to work on. It's alright. It's alright. Take it or leave it, I guess. I think the game is $30 in the US and $40. It's $40 in Canada, I know that, but it's not full price either, which is nice. We still don't know what VFR stands for. I'm telling you, virtual fucking reality. Gotta be. Gotta be, man. Anyhow, shoutouts today and over the past few days to Andre Slazo, Dilly Dally 123, Erect Dandelion, AlphaTori, Sock Ninja 013, Viral Tofu, and Bobut for their subscriptions. Super appreciate it, guys, as always. And thank you everyone for tuning in today. I hope you guys enjoyed Justice League and Fate Grand Order at least. This was, man, this was, you know, I don't want to say I have low standards, but I'm pretty open to stuff that's not always of a high quality. And even this disappointed me, I gotta say. So, are you going to look at the multiplayer for Farpoint someday? Interesting question, yeah. So Farpoint just got a huge multiplayer free patch that adds adds competitive multiplayer. Farpoint shipped with a single player campaign and a pretty elaborate cooperative campaign suite. It just got a competitive multiplayer suite, and it has like a bunch of like cool MOBA elements and shit. I know you like MOBA elements, rolly eyes, but no, it's actually pretty cool. I'm keen to check it out. I don't think I'll stream it, but I'm gonna play it on my own for sure. Give me an actually good horror anime to watch. I'm not a big horror anime guy. You know, that's actually a tough recommendation for me because I'm just not really into horror anime. I mean, you could always watch Higurashi if you haven't watched it, which is pretty neat. It's not like scary, it's just kind of atmosphere, but it's pretty neat. So, yeah. Maybe I do have low standards. Maybe I do. Did you see that the Gunslinger Stratos guys are working on the new My Hero Academia game? I did. I hope it's good. Gunslinger's good, so we'll see. They also did another arcade fighting game for Square Enix. I don't remember what it was called. It was all magic themed and shit. That was alright too. So I hope the Hero Acca game is good, because that would be nice. Ghost Stories isn't fucking horror. Sure, Ghost Stories is horror. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, maybe it's just optimism, not low standards. I'll accept that. That sounds a whole lot better. Yeah. Shiki, is that good? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna be off for the night. I think shortly we're gonna get back to Mario Odyssey. I know there's been like a really big ugly gap, but I've just been really busy lately, so I've been streaming when I can. Yeah, thanks for coming and checking out this VR shit with me, as always. Some of it was enjoyable, at least. So take care, guys. Have a good one. Go to bed. Sleep tight. Ciao, dudes. Bye-bye.